Hi everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw Shamisen. Alright, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself, and then I will switch over to Sharpie, so don't worry about if you can't see this. This is all for me. And then you'll be able to join in a minute. And mostly this is me just trying to, figure out if I got it all in the right place. And I think I am going to use a straight edge on this just because there are strings, like bass strings or guitar strings, whatever this is supposed to be. So if you want to go get one, go for it. If you just want to eyeball it, go for it. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one big one, the gouger, and then let's see, there's a bow on it. No, it's not a bow, it's a rope. Okay, and then it's going to hang out like that. Big knot on the end. Okay. Let's see, I don't want to do that or that and take care of that with color, but I do want some knobs here. Let's see. Let's space those out a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then this is going to wrap around and go up to there. Okay, I think I am ready. I think what I will do is I will do the strings first, just to make sure I've got them all straight and to make sure I want to continue. Because if I get it wrong, there's no point in going further and further and further, right? Okay, so let's see. Let's try to space this out. Let's see, there's going to be 1, 2, 3 strings. Oh, Kubo and the 3 strings, right? Just kidding. They're gonna bend a little bit right here, so I know they're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. And I should try to make them hollow, like with like a line to show each edge. But I think I'm just gonna go with just a straight line and keep it as just that, because it's gonna be too hard to do that, especially asking you to do it. So let's just keep it that simple. All right, then we're just going to tie up right here. Going to tie up right here. Going to tie up right there. All right, so let's do the first line. I'm just going to connect my dots is basically all I'm going to do. And I'm using a more finer Sharpie pen, but not the finest Sharpie pen that I have. That's even finer. So I'm just going to use this one just to give me some lines and see where I am. Okay. That's not too bad. Good. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, maybe you can add that thin line. But no, I told you I wasn't, right? Well, here. You know what? Here, let's do this. Here's how we're going to do it. If you just drew one line, don't worry about it. You don't have to draw this other one. But I'm going to do it for those of you that want to do it, okay? So I moved just a little bit, and I'm going to go back and follow that other line and just draw it like that, okay? So like I said, if you want to do it, go for it. If you don't, no big deal. This is the extra step. This is the extra credit work, right? Okay, again, I'm just going to nudge it over just a little bit. And I kind of eyeballed like how thick that other line is. I may be wrong, but I was just eyeballing. Okay, last one. Okay, not the last line, but the last string. Okay, again, nudge it over just a little bit. Eyeballing it. Always eyeballing is what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, so there's the strings. I like that. That came out pretty good. So, now I gotta connect them here. And I think here, let's just do a quick little boop. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just where it's tied on, and it's just where the edge of the bridge is. That's what that part is called. I actually play guitar. I know my parts. Okay, and see, that's where when it hits a bridge, there's more tension there, so that's why it's like that. So now, here's where it's going to get a little bit more fun. So now I want to add the lines for the edge of the neck. So what I'm going to do is, let's see. Ooh, you know what? These strings should have come down here. But let's do this. How about let's just recalibrate. Okay, so now these, I'm going to go ahead and add edges to them because these are going to come down here and kind of join in where they tie onto the strings like that. And that edge is going into the pegs, the tuning keys, you know? So that means this edge is going to be, let's see, I'm going to draw another edge there, out, flare it out just a little bit. Same thing here, flare it out just a little bit. And other side too, because both of them are kind of, it's like a shovel head. That's what it reminds me of. And I'm drawing with this Sharpie pen. I wasn't going to do that, but apparently that's what I'm doing. So let's stop there, because I'm gonna keep drawing with this, and I shouldn't. I'm supposed to be drawing with this Sharpie fine point because that's what everybody has, right? Okay, so then I'm going to flare this up and bring it back in a little bit, up, and back in. So same thing here. It's going to be out. We're gonna arc it like that, just a little bit, and then connect it. And so now we can draw the pegs, and the pegs are, let's see, there's 3 like that. And so that's why those kind of disappear onto each one. Okay, so now let's draw the first peg like this. I'm going to draw the second one like this, and the third one. If you can see my sketch, I had them a lot differently, but I was adapting to my drawing like that. And I'm going to add just a little bit of lines just to show that it's not exactly round, you know, something like that. Okay, cool. It came out really good. If I do say so myself, that's the phrase I was trying to come up with. So okay, so I don't want to bleed onto that, so I'm going to try to just barely get outside of it and see what I can do. So what we can do, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to curve into it and then come down to it like that. Let's see what I did. Not bad. Not bad. I can live with that. Okay, this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Up. I'm going to stop right about there because I want to curve it. All right. I'm done with the straight edge. So now let's draw the rest of it. So, let's see. There's a line. Yeah, so yeah, I like this. So basically there is a rope that's I want to put underneath those strings. So I got to make sure that I don't use that big Sharpie, or I'm not going to be able to control that at all. And that's basically what I wanted to do, is just draw this thin little line, and I'm going to thicken it up just a little bit, just because I'm using a big fat Sharpie, and it's going to look really odd if I start to just jump on it all of a sudden with a big fat Sharpie. Alright, I'm happy with that. So now I'm going to draw these other sides. So I'm going to come up here like this. I'm going to come in, and that's where it's going to connect. So I'm going to bring it back down here to this, like that. Alright, cool. Okay, so I'm going to follow this line across. I'm going to come down, and we're going to, let's see, let's do this one over, so that'll give us an edge, okay? So I'm going to give it the edge of the axe like that. Then I'm going to give it the blade, which has got kind of a curve to it, like that. So now that'll give me a draw line, so I can basically come through, and it kind of goes under just a little bit, so I'm going to do this again just to give myself guidelines of where I'm going to go with this other edge, like that. Okay, so now I can do this, come across over here and go up and meet this like that. And then I can draw the other edge of the axe like this. Come over here like that. I'm going to draw that knot. Well, here, let's go ahead and finish up these points. So there's kind of a stair step like that, and one big one, the gouger, like that. So now, let's see, there's some knobs or rivets, I don't know what they are. I assume if it was an electric guitar, they'd be knobs. But because this is kind of an axe, it could be rivets for all I know. And I'm just adding smaller holes inside just to give it depth and style. And so now I'm going to draw, oh, we're going to draw the bridge. We didn't do that. Something like that. Doesn't have to be exact. Okay, so now I just got to draw that top knot. And so I'm just going to kind of do something like this. And then the knot. And there's, oh, you know what? No, I'm going to stop right there. Then I'm going to do the edge of the knot like this. And I'm going to add the little detail of the knots with fine point Sharpie. So I went too far and I shouldn't have done that one, but I can do this one like that. And that's just going to give me like the edge of the knot, you know. So let's see. So let's do something like this to give me like a braided look, because this part of the rope is all knotted. Something like that. Okay. There. And then we'll just do one little line like that. Okay, and I'll take care of the rest with color. So that is Shamisen. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.